y'all, thanks for stopping by. I was gonna make us some tuna patties and I thought I would turn on the camera and show you what I do. Now, you can make tuna patties, you can make mackerel patties, salmon patties, whatever. I like tuna patties, but for a very scientific reason, because that's what my daddy liked, so that's what my mama made. So you just put your favorite oil. This comes out real slow, y'all, because it's kind of chilly in here. I'm using avocado oil, but you can use your favorite, whatever kind of grease you like to fry in. This is not going to be real thick at the bottom. I mean, I'm just coating the bottom of my iron skillet. Use your favorite skillet. We're all about not complicating things today. Okay, so I'm using, let's see what size this is, y'all. This is the larger can of Chunk Light Tuna in Oil, and it is the 12-ounce can. Now, here we go. I've made this several times with y'all. I think I have. I know I've done it once. But I like to use, when I'm frying tuna fish, I like to use the one in oil. And if I'm making tuna fish sandwiches or anything like that, I like to use the one in water. Because when you fry with the one that's in water, it pops everywhere. And the one that's in oil doesn't pop that bad. So I've just got one egg that I'm just got lightly beaten there. And I've got my can of tuna fish that's been draining. And I'm just going to mix this in here. And I never measure this. But I'm going to give it a whirl for y'all so we can kind of figure out what I do. Okay, now my mother never ever, she didn't like garlic, y'all, so she did not put garlic in it, but I like it, a little bit of garlic. So let's just, let me see here. Let me figure out. I'll start with a 1/4 of a teaspoon and see what, if I think that looks about like what. Yes, okay, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now, I don't use garlic salt because that's 2 extra things I'm going to have in my cupboard. I always use garlic powder, and then if a recipe calls for garlic salt, I just adjust it. Now, I use lemon pepper, something that Mother never used, and I like quite a lot of it. So we're going to start with a 1/2 teaspoon and see if that looks about like what I like to do. And I'm going to give this kind of a healthy 1/2 teaspoon. Okay. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. And then something else that Mother didn't put in hers is dill weed. Mother put a little bit of salt in hers and just a scant touch of pepper, which I don't care in it. And let's see, on this dill weed, I'm going to start with about a 1/4 teaspoon and see what I think about that. Because you know, fish, okay, no, an 1/8. It's an 1/8 of a teaspoon. Now these are going to be gluten-free, and you can make them non-gluten-free, no big whoop. You can use breadcrumbs, regular old breadcrumbs. You can use, which I've done a whole lot, cornmeal, not cornmeal mix because that's got flour in it, but just regular cornmeal. But today I have got some gluten-free panko that I need to use up, and it's this brand I cannot pronounce, Kanika. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to measure this. And I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons. If you add too much, they'll be dry. So I'm just going to start with 2. And we'll mix it up and see what we think. Around my kitchen, this is fast food. It takes no time at all. Let me go ahead and turn this grease on. Turn it on about a medium. Takes no time at all to whip it up and fry it up, and everybody loves it. Okay, now let's just look at it. You got to use your eyeballs when you're cooking, y'all. You can't just always go by measurements. Okay, I think that's going to be pretty good, all right there. Okay, spatula time. We want to get all that good stuff off of the edges. Absolutely. Okie dokie. Now, after I make the first patty, I'll, if it's not right, I'll just unpatty it. I'll unpatty it, and we'll add some more panko. So I'll see you when this grease gets good and hot, and then we'll just kind of see what we need to add to it next. Okay, this grease is hot. You can just sprinkle a little bit of the flour or whatever you're using for your breading situation in there and see what happens. So I'm going to make about 3 of these, I think. Kind of divide it off, kind of like that. All right, let's just get a hold of one of these. Get a little extra right there. You can get too much breading in these, and like I said a while ago, they'll get kind of, they're too dry for my liking. So there we go. Put this one in. Yep, good and hot. And I turned it up, it's about on a 6 right now. And that'll be really good. Because everything in here is really cooked. All you really are trying to do is get that egg cooked and get it. I'm going to turn that down just a scotch. And we'll get this other one in here. This was one of the things that was in our daily rotation when I was growing up, because it was fast and it was easy. And if Daddy, and also this worked with my Donnie too. Let me wash my hands, I'll be right back and I'll finish that cute little story. Okay, so you know, you send them out for the day to the farm, and you think, well, I'm going to send them a dinner bucket or whatever like that, and so they'll say, I'll call you about 10 and let you know what I need. So it's up in the air. Are you going to need to make a full dinner put on the table, which we eat at 10:30, y'all? Or are you going to be making a dinner bucket with sandwiches and things like that? So you really need something that's quick and easy and fast in your arsenal. Let me see. Yeah. Quick, easy, and fast in your arsenal that you can just put together in no time flat. And that's what these tuna patties are. Now, Daddy and I didn't care for salmon and mackerel and stuff like that, but Mother did. But she made this for us. And I made it with that white Alcor tuna. And you do what you, boo, but I like this one. Sorry, Charlie, I like this one. Let's see, I don't want to turn that one yet. Let's turn this one right here. Okay. Turn that one right there. Get good and brown. These make a wonderful sandwich. So if you have one that's left over, you can just toast you some bread and put whatever you like on it. And if you like remoulade sauce, that's a good thing to use. You can come back sauce. I never used white Alabama sauce on it, but you know, that stuff's good on everything. I am a die-hard ketchup lover with this. I don't want anything fancy with it. I just want some ketchup. Okay, I'm gonna let these cook for just a minute. I'm gonna get a plate. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I think they're ready to take up. Took no time at all, did it? So let's just take these up, and I'm going to put these on a little rack, kind of let some of that grease drain off of it. Mother always put hers on a paper towel, so, you know, whatever, it's your kitchen, y'all. You do your own thing. Let's just take that one up. Go ahead and cut that fire off. Move that skillet off of it. We don't want it doing anything disastrous. No way, Jose. Okay. Put this in the sink. I'll be right back. It's just right there. Okay, let's see, which one of these do we want? I think I want this little bitty one today. So looky there, looky there. Doesn't that look good? It looks good to me. It looks like good home cooking comfort food to me with a touch of fast food. Well, let's see, touch of fast food. Matter of fact, this is Whataburger fancy ketchup, because we being all fancy. No high fructose corn syrup, so yay. I found this other day and I really like it. It tastes really good. Not sponsored, just sharing that I like something. That's it. Okay. Get us a little bite here. And you can bougie this up with, you can put onions in it. You can put just, you know, whatever makes your little heart happy. And your tummy will be happy too. So let's get us a bite. I love this so much. Crispy on the outside. It's creamy and smooth on the inside. Let's see what we think about the seasonings. I think they're just right. So when I'm editing this video, I'll write down exactly the measurements that I used, and I'll put this in the description. All right, y'all. Rethink fast food in the kitchen. Doesn't have to be hard, doesn't have to be laborious, but it does have to be good. So I'll see y'all next time. Bye.